Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. Pipkin Pippa is a female English language VTuber and founding member of Phase Connect. She's part of Phase Origins in that same agency. We had recently talked about how many people had thought about graduating early on because communication was bad and management was bad. It was, Sakana did not know how to get things in order until he actually talked to them. He took all of it in and he decided to get a manager that knows what the heck they're doing, because sometimes you can be really good with the business but not good with the human side of it. So, why are we talking about Pippa? She had a bit of a breakdown on stream, and I'm not here to take advantage of the breakdown. I'm here to show how strong she is and show the support that she got from the breakdown that she had on stream. We have here, Pippa drunk cried because FaceCon 2026. I will say that I did my due diligence this time, and I watched it beforehand. This is not something that I want to share in the sense of share the actual crying moment. You guys can look at it, you guys can find it, but I don't want to show it to you guys because I'm going to show you some reactions that happened afterwards and something that she said after she was able to compose herself again. This is a moment of weakness for her, a moment where she just opened up to her community, and her community gave her tons of love after that. It was, I'm just going to give you an idea of what she went through during these 2 or 3 minutes. She talked about her insecurities, the imposter syndrome that keeps hitting her, feeling she doesn't deserve what's going on, what she has, and being extremely grateful for having people like Sheena around. Sheena also talked on her own stream about how she's really appreciative of Pippa, because Pippa and her opened up to each other of how, they felt that they didn't deserve what's going on. They didn't deserve all the praise they've been getting. They didn't deserve what the imposter syndrome as you would normally see. Yes, even bigger VTubers like Pippa and Sheena from Phase Connect get that too. And they were each other's support structure. And here she opens up, gets extremely emotional. It was emotional for me watching it because I do like Pippa. I do watch her. And she's usually pretty much a rock in this whole thing. But she had her moment. It says here, this was a nutty stream. God, I love this pink rabbit. And good Lord, she deserves everything she has. Poor Bunny has imposter syndrome for a long time, sadly. It was rough to watch in some parts, but I hope it was cathartic and she starts feeling better. We love her pink rabbit and wouldn't have her any other way. Damn, she got drunk. Yeah, she was drinking on stream when this happened. She just let it out after a bit. Sheena mentioned during her stream today she was dealing with some really bad health issues during the time of recording for the concert. This clip might be related to that. Banana Woman, which is Sheena, has mentioned she's been living with leg issues and she has got it looked at, and she's been pushing herself to do the touching grass activities when she shouldn't really be doing them. I've ever only seen that happen to one person when they cracked their hip once, and the effect it has on their physical appearance health is pretty drastic. Overall, Sheena got her leg looked at and dealt with before it becomes a bigger issue. The rabbit also needs to be better at expressing herself when she's not drunk. Here, I don't want to speculate, but her mentioning it was memory issues and strength issues had me thinking it was MS or another chronic autoimmune disease. Only mentioned it because it worked with an older woman who had that. I love and adore her 100% because she'd be a special rabbit who belongs in the back of the bus. But overall, her heart is gold, and her content too. That's why we all love her very much. Pippa's a very interesting spot in the VTuber sphere. She's inspired so many big names, and some have even openly admitted to being fans. They're not hard to find, but this rarely talked about because even though she's toned down how she speaks on camera, still very much comes from an older internet, and that still doesn't go well for streamers. Yes, she's gotten a lot of hate for a lot of different things. This is what is being said on Reddit. Now let's take a look at what's being said on Twitter. And this is the big explanation. She got drunk on stream after amazing success of FaceCon and got sentimental about how she didn't deserve the fame or recognition. Sakana and fans reminded her she's a titan of the industry. She deserves her success and she helped make Phase popular. Take on Pippa the same as it's always been. She's good at her job. She's a good streamer. She's cleared a turbo normie with normie tastes and normie opinions, and she's never as edgy as she was made out to be. In other words, she's not her character, which is honestly fairly normal. A lot of people want to use the term imposter syndrome, and my opinion is just that it's nuanced. She'll never really be Pippa, which she doesn't need to be. But she doesn't need to be. People like Asmongold, for example, are successful because they appeal to a large majority, and in the same way Osmond appeals to Redditors, Pippa appeals to weebs and normies. So yeah, basically saying, the positive things that's happening here. This is one thing that I will play there's one thing I will play where Sakana did give her something positive, some positive words. What more do you need? You don't have to be your character. As far as I can tell, she's just being herself these days, and it's as successful as ever. There's way worse things that can be not actually edgy. Cue the Wreck-It Ralph meme. On last note, it's not really about what people deserve anyways. It's what about they do with what they are given, and she does a lot. She does a lot. She's very, very loyal to her friends. That's another thing. There's going to be more of a positive thing, but let's take a look here at what she says here.
All your success, and you will always be important to Face Connect. Whatever, Sakana. Is that even the real Sakana account? Thank you for the 500 Canadian. Whatever, man. What bastard.
So yeah, kind of that was Sakana showing his, and it's funny because he's gonna get a cut of that, but still he wanted there to be a public and physical way of letting her know, hey, you are appreciated by us at Face Connect. You're appreciated by everybody, including us at Face Connect. And of course, other people here. Was going to open this morning with another shitpost, but being how today is not a good day, I simply want to say some words unrelated to my own issues. Pippa was the first VTuber I found. I remember seeing her and thinking, oh, her name's similar to mine, and gave her a watch. I first tuned in live during a Benedict stream, though I found her Kamiyoshi, Tenma, Kersha, Uruka, and many others I really like too. She always has a special place for me, even though it's not for her introducing me to VTubing. I wouldn't have had the notion to become a VTuber personally. Seeing her cry last night really upset me, and I hope she's doing better. And today once she sobers up. But I just wanted to say thank you, Pippa, and please never forget how much everyone cares about you. She got drunk and had a breakdown on stream due to brainworms. I'm going through a rough patch myself. I really felt bad for her. Over here, again, this darn thing is playing. Let me pause it before I start doing this thing again. And there we go. I paused it so that there would be no audio at all. Like I said, I am standing by not playing the darn thing. Get loved, you amazing rabbit. You deserve it. Pippa, never doubt our support for you. And it says she will have to live with being loved. Get loved, idiot. You have here, again, with another thing being played. I paused it, and luckily this time the audio didn't play. Pippa got pretty sentimental on stream. I heard she was 8 shots in, though. It says, I entered the stream and she was bawling her eyes out. Hope she has good sleep. But it seems she passed out on stream before it got cut off. So a manager had to get it cut off because she did fall asleep on stream. It is one of those things where I don't blame her for having the brainworms. I have it too. I'm a fart in the wind compared to her. Absolutely. But brainworms can happen at any size to anybody. It says, and she's one of us. Broken, the misfits. Her success is our success. I'll always be rooting for you, Pippa. Hell yeah, hoping she feels better soon. She did feel better. She did have another stream. I just want to share this with you guys because, I don't know. I just want you guys to send some support to Pippa. To love that wonderful pink yabbit. She called herself the Walmart Pecora. Or she called herself at some point in time the Walmart Pecora. Show her some love. Show her some appreciation. She definitely deserves it. I know the brainworms are going to always be there because they never really leave you. But I just wanted to show her some appreciation in this moment. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Eggy Weggy is a self-described anti-idol, and Gapmo is Squid Girl. And the reason why we're talking about her today is because she has come out with something good for us neurodivergent folks like myself who have, either ADHD or, in my case, autism, ADHD, and a bunch of other stuff, alphabet soup of stuff. And we have this, which is what has finally come out. Eggy's Creator Hub version 1.0. It's finally here. I'm scared. Hoi hoi, I'm Eggy, Neurodivergent Mess Supreme, and I built a free Creator Hub specifically for brains like mine. No more 47 open tabs, no more forgetting what you were doing, everything in one place. It's designed to reduce the feeling of overwhelming. And that happens a lot to me. It causes a huge amount of anxiety, and that is wonderful that they're doing this. Brain dump, task breaker, on to actual next steps, time estimator for when time blindness is real, content planner, one place right hand off, YouTube shorts analyzer, keyword research without the rabbit hole of doubt, title generator, 20 ideas instantly so you're not stuck staring at a blank screen, sponsor pitch adder builder, it fills itself in, you just send it, subathon planner, OBS timer, one less thing to panic about on stream day, free with no paywalls forever, can install like an app on your phone or PC so you're always there when your brain needs it. This is an amazing thing for all people who are neurodivergent. This is why I'm talking about it. A lot of people, including myself, when I heard about it, when I first heard about it, found it to be absolutely amazing. And they are fixing up the sign-in issue, adding Google authentication since the server couldn't handle the load, so now you can sign in securely using Google. So it became so popular that the server got loaded up. Absolutely floored with the amount of support on this. Thank you so much. I spent hundreds of hours of sleepless nights, mornings coding this website. To see it already be loved by so many warms the heart. Thank you, everyone. Generally do it all for all of you, so your support means the world. Let's work hard on it as a community to make V2 even better too. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. And it says, I really want to try this out. Thank you for creating this. Other people are just really, really, really thankful that they have created something like this. It is amazing in general for something like this to pop out. It even went viral for a second. It went in the recommendeds in Twitter, where people were just saying, go check it out. Eggy has an absolutely amazing job setting up functionalities that will cover your ass and give some heavily needed tools. If you ever ask yourself the question, do I need a manager? Answer is no, this will suffice. And with it, you will, if you really need a manager, Eggy built in a manager hub functionality, and it is free. So like these are the type of creators that like, if and when I ever have a little bit more money, I'll throw them like $5, $10, whatever. As a beta tester, I love this tool and so much. Please go use it. There are many, many good resources on there. They can literally upgrade your quality of the life for content creation. If you're a VTuber or content creator, check this out. My friend Eggy made this. Lots of people here. Stream recipe, Eggy's Creator Hub for Deadpan and Dry, teaching deep vibes. Deadpan Dry, 30%. So all this stuff, they're, testimonials. Testimonials are popping out everywhere of people saying this is an amazing thing. I am so glad that us neurodivergent folks have a new place, a new little hub that we can use to help us in the situation. And I will apologize once more time. I'm going to keep apologizing for this. My voice ain't so great. My throat is a little bit damaged right now. It feels like every time I talk, still feels like I have needles getting stuck in my throat. And it is, but you know me. I forget. I never listen to my own advice of taking care of yourself, and I'm continuing to talk. So I apologize for that. But yeah, just wanted to mention this because this was an amazing thing that happened in the VTubing community. And of course, because no good deed goes unpunished, I do have to update you guys on my last story that I did when it came to Eggy Weggy. This is a direct one right after putting it right after the video because I do want you guys to see everything. The fact is, she did something great for the community, but of course, there are going to be people who can find fault in everything. In this case, it was, she, I believe, did admit that she used AI to kind of help her with finding out any faults in the code that she had. Troubleshooting code is very hard, especially for someone who doesn't do programming every single day. So using AI like Claude, for example, to help troubleshoot, or for example, you tell it, run this code, tell me any errors that pop up, that type of thing. If you don't have a large team, which she doesn't, it was just herself, you're going to do that kind of stuff. So here you go. Disappointed tool that Eggy uses AI within its code. Also, allegedly, there's also, vidIQ and things like that are using code that is AI. And that is not her fault for putting it there. She is not like saying that she wants to support AI or anything like that. People are saying that she's supporting AI with that. Those are tools that work. Those are tools that are there in case if you need to use them. If you don't like vidIQ, then don't use vidIQ. But vidIQ and a lot of other things use AI. Let's take a look here. People like me who have a job risk losing AI because it's absolutely not okay to use. It's within the code at the tool she uses. Simple Google search shows that vidIQ is an AI tool. And there you have there. She says I had to use Claude to figure out how vidIQ worked and reverse engineer it to be free, as well as scrape tags from vidIQ as it doesn't have a public API, not through Claude or GPT. Can I use Stan GPT at all? And help me with the debugging, as I am not a professional developer. No AI was used on anything design or creative-wise, and all branding was developed by Nith Gothica, and UI components are designed and done by myself. Yeah, so people were like, oh my god, using AI like Claude or anything like that, or trying to do it with this for one of the main people that was complaining. Confirmation of AI from another comment shows this as well. AI use in anything, not just art, is absolutely not okay. I'm not that much of a stickler. I know a lot of people are. When it comes to art, when it comes to things that you're going to be using for sponsorships, things like that, that perfectly makes sense because AI does take it has accepted and has admitted to stealing people's art in order to train itself. You understand that? We pay artists for their work. We should also pay programmers, coders for the creations too. Some people don't have the money to do that. And she was coding a lot of things on her own, and she was using Claude to help her out. I'm a programmer by trade. You use AI for every aspect of this. You're being completely disingenuous when you say this is not AI, or maybe you're trying to be clever or with the wording. You built this with generative AI, or are you going to deny you use Claude? She didn't deny she used Claude. She never denied she used Claude. Comment for the record, programmers use AI as a tool to assist in programming, but they don't deny AI like Claude is generative AI. You can claim it's not because VTubers care about AI and being associated with AI. And did you tell the VTubers you're using generative AI? I find it insulting that you say you're against AI taking away jobs in art, but it's okay for AI to take my job. These people are taking it, I think they're taking it to extreme. You guys let me know. Some people are extremists when it comes to AI. Some people are absolute purists when it comes to AI. I feel that the world is not black and white. It's shades of gray. And yes, apparently some people have been attacking her. Says, I'm a programmer. I don't see the issue with using Claude for debugging. I'm personally not a fan of Eggy after interaction with her. Blah, blah, blah. We'll pass that, but we'll go out to the actual arguments. Don't have an issue. Someone decides to use Claude to help them debug. Not everyone is a classically trained programmer. Do you expect the artist who makes pottery to be able to make a masterpiece painting using watercolors? It's the same argument. Eggy clearly has more strength in UI, UX, so I don't falter from getting some extra hands when it comes to struggles like this. I understand this has become norm, especially if you're debugging, and true, not everybody is a trained programmer. That said, at the time, I'm not a fan of how AI was what's disclosed or not disclosed in this case. And here's another thing. If she was using this, I will give people the argument. If she was using this, Eggy was using this as a paid system, a paid way of, getting money in there. No, then yes, it'd be like, okay, why are you using AI type of thing? But it's free. She's paying for the space for it to be used, and it's free otherwise. Other people here are basically, defending her, made a blessing in the scene. Hello was briefly imagined by a couple people, and further reviewed a few dozen smaller VTubers. Nearly every question that was asked could be answered with this tool. And here's what people are saying. To cover this ass, generative AIs for art, personal creation, etc. is awful. F data centers, I pray for the day the bubble pops. I do too. I honestly do too. But that said, saying all AI is bad shows a person has not looked into their own statement. Excel autofill is AI. Grammar that uses AI. Machine learning is AI. Street light timing uses AI. Weather predictions use AI. Many fields of research use AI. It depends on how it's used. It depends on how it's promoted, etc. In Let's used AI to drug candidate for fibrosis. AI testing and design allowed this drug candidate to reach phase 1 in 2.5 years. Google's DeepMind predicts global weather for up to 10 days in advance, using far less energy and more accuracy. It is used by AI as well. So there are some positive uses by AI. People continue on here. Finance and tax is super helpful. Already moved to income expenses related to streaming here. Impressed beyond anything with this. Planner context, media kits, optimizer for clips. Everything is working well. That's what the AI doesn't bother me, is the AI is still code written by human beings because someone had to write the code in the first place. And also she's using it more for an assistance. Not like, hey Claude, write me this tool. No, she's using it for assistance. And there is a major technical misunderstanding here. You're blaming the wrong person, but it's simply Eggy doesn't use AI to generate this app the way that some people generate AI images. And it just, people are still having fights on both sides of Eggy. Explicitly stated she's not a professional developer, so that's why she used it. I know someone whose entire job is fixing code written by Gen AI because it's generally effing up everything. So people are on both sides. You see people are like, AI no matter what. Even Claude AI is horrible. Other people are like, well, Claude AI is a tool to help, not one to write everything out there. It's different when you vibe code and just tell Claude to create your code for everything. It's another thing when you're creating as much code as you can and you have Claude kind of help you brainstorm with some stuff and figure out how to add certain parts into it. You guys let me know. Of course, I'm adding this because I feel it's necessary. They are continuing to expand as we're talking about viviON, a Japanese web service and content creation company that has agencies like Aogiri High School and Vbop High School. Aogiri High School is a Japanese VTuber agency with basically a kind of like a game project. It's like a little project of quote-unquote high school. Down here, we can see they do have these VTubers here. It's a VTuber project for them. They also have Vbop High School, which is the same type of thing. Another VTuber agency, Established Reality Studios, and the same one who manages things like a First Stage Production. And they have all these VTubers here. Some of them have graduated, others who are still around. We have them there. The reason why I'm talking about them is because they have done this. They brought Yukiri High School, so another high school-based VTuber project. It's fun. Stick to what you love. If it's fun, stick to what you love. New VTuber group, Yukiri High School here. This is their VTuber group that they're creating here. I'm taking away the music because that always is a thing. New group there. We're having Destiny and Maina. We have this one here. There's now the other VTubers that are popping up. It is cute. They're all cute. Amarasu Terasu. Or Tarasu. And then we're going to the next one. Cute designs. Life Navi life-navi_help.exe. We have the next one here, which is the Shinozaki Shannon. And the next one popping up here. Maybe I missed one, maybe I didn't. Miyakiri Lily. Hopefully I can get all of them here. Yep, those are all the ones that are there for you. Another big project, hopefully another successful project. Destiny Meina, Amarasu, Tarasu, LN Help. We have Shinozaki Shannon and Miyakiri Lily. So all of them are going to be a part of this, and they are all going to be coming very soon. Big congratulations to them for getting this project going and for being a part of the project on the VTuber side. Delutaya, for people who don't know, she was going to be Mano Alo of Hololive. She was for a bit, and she has gone and done her own thing after that whole debacle. I won't go over the full debacle, but that's who she was going to be, and that was a big question of what if for a lot of fans. But right now we know what she is doing, which is she's having a lot of success recently. She is a V-singer / VTuber who has been independent since around 2022. She has joined MeStage in 2025 with Music X Esports, and she has been a part of, you know, all that kind of stuff going on there. She's recently done this. She's had an announcement from MeStage. Delutaya's Cover's first EP is confirmed for release on 8/12. So this is her first EP to ever have been made here. It's called Delutaya. It's like Delta Memories, or whatever you want to call it. And she is excited about that, and so are we. And the next thing that I do want to put out here that people have, here's, you know, people are extremely excited. Big congratulations to her. I've been a fan of hers. I've been supporting her through Fanbox and things like that, Pixiv, since 2022, since she showed up. And this is, of course, here. Another thing that's popping up, which is her U2s. In 6/19, she's going to be announcing her U2s, which is huge. For anyone who knows about U2s, knows that this is huge for anybody in the VTubing space, anybody in the creator space. To have a U2s of them is, you made it. You pretty much made it. I'm so happy that she's having this. She is a very hard worker, just like a lot of other VTubers, but she has gone through so much, and she has never let it keep her down. She has been struggling, working hard to get to the top, and here she is, getting many more wonderful things. And I hope it continues for her in the future. Well, they like the dancing rats more than her.
So cool. Yeah, isn't it? Multiply!
But yeah, that was funny. But yeah, it's like everything about this, everything is like just a lot of physicality, a lot of movement, very active. This is not the first time though that you've seen this from Bae. Bae, in a lot of her music videos, she does that. She's very active. She moves a lot. She's wait. I got distracted for a second. What is this? Oh, well, you know what? I think I didn't see it enough. Don't judge me. I was like one of you. Well, I never was. But yeah, that was a thing. That was, oh, and those glowing eyes. And like, again, look at her movements. Holy moly. Like, I would get tired. I'm tired just thinking about what she's doing there. I'm just tired thinking about what she's doing there. Don't judge me. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And of course, take a look. And if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. All those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.